All right, we welcome you back right now. Georgia's own postgame show with Clayton State Lady Lakers head coach Kaleena Coleman following an 82-61 win over Lander. Congratulations, Coach, on the
Thank
win.
you.
Your opening Peach Belt Conference win of this season. This was a close game until the fourth quarter.
God, yes. Yes.
So what happened?
It went just how I expected it to go, too. I knew it. I thought it was going to be close in the fourth quarter. I mean, by the fourth quarter, I was like, oh, God, it's going to be close because we both play like the same style, of play, up-tempo, want to push it. They like to attack. They got good players inside and out. And all week we just worked on the dribble drive. We got to make sure we're able to guard, make sure we're able to contain 35 in the inside. And I thought my girls answered. They played well in the fourth quarter. I think that was the best quarter that we had. So I'm just happy right now.
Well, Coach, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
But there were several things that I saw change in the second half. Obviously, the first half, you guys were able to neutralize and shut down Johnson.
Yeah.
Second, in the first half, Ty Reynolds did a great job of the dribble drive, getting to the basket.
Yes.
And if going into halftime, they'd only shot 1 3-pointer, which everything they were doing was in the paint. Mm-hmm. You made a huge adjustment. I noticed you would have 2 and 3 defenders with 1 foot in the paint, which took away them being able to turn the corner.
Yes.
And it also neutralized the spacing for Johnson to be able to work from the high post.
That's something we work on every day in practice. We just wasn't executing. We wasn't doing it in the first half. So I just had to go in at halftime and remind them, okay, we are not playing our defense. We let too many people down our house. You can't let people in the middle of the house, So they responded in the second half. They made sure they was on the help side. We was able to contain the dribbler, keep them in front. If they got by, somebody was there in the paint to help to make them pitch it out. When they pitch it out, we recovered. So I knew, them shooting 1 free throw in the first half. 1 3 in the first half, and us 0 for 10. I was like, oh God. At least if we don't make one, hopefully they don't make one. So.
Right. That was the thing. They didn't take a lot of them. You didn't hit them. And then what was the difference in the fourth quarter was hitting, 4 threes, I think.
We had 5.
And 5 for 12.
Right.
5 for 12.
And in the span of it seemed like you hit 3 of them in the span of a minute plus.
Yeah, I was happy, and I expect the ones that, Kayla Price usually won't even take a 3 much, but Jessica Covington and Tweety Hawkins, those are my shooters. So I looked at them right before tip-off in the second half, and I was like, okay, we was 0 for 10. We got to make a shot.
Right.
We got to make a shot. I know we better than 0 for 10. Come on, we're going to make a shot.
We weren't going to mention that.
Since you brought it up, though, we felt we would mention that.
We'd be remiss.
Yeah.
No problem. Hey.
Now, PJ talked about it just as far as the defense. Points off turnovers obviously was your favorite, 31-13. But also the second chance points. PJ and I were trying to come up with another statistic, third chance points, because you guys had so many opportunities on.
Hey.
It just seemed like it was a little frenetic back and forth, and that was the pace that both teams set. But it seemed like you had so many chances, even on third chances, and you couldn't convert.
Oh, yeah. With DeQueen Moore and Drea Benford, Shea Upshaw, they got a knack for the ball. They see it, they're going to go after it, and they miss it. No, don't pass it out. Go back again. You miss it. We try to do like tip drills, tip it up there, but the tips just wasn't happening,
Right. You wanted to tip and fall. Right.
Exactly.
Well, Coach, let me ask you a quick question. Quick question. You guys play similar styles,
yes,
but you don't use similar personnel.
Yes.
They're more of a 4-round-1.
Yes.
Three guards, a wing, and Johnson. You guys pretty much at all times, you have two bigs in there. Whether you're running a Covington who's a wing but can also rebound, Benford, she's so active. It's almost like she has sticky gloves on because the ball, it's like a magnet that comes to her hands. What does she come up with, 16 and 10 today?
Yeah.
13. 16
and 13.
Excuse me.
Don't shortchange, or the coach knows.
That's right.
5 blocks, too.
I didn't see that one.
It's just unbelievable, and what I noticed by you having those 2 bigs in the game,
Oh, yeah.
Offensively, they were at an advantage in transition.
Yeah.
Because you guys were having some issues with rotating back.
Yeah.
And they were getting some easy buckets. But once you guys got in the half court, it played into your hands because they really struggled on the defensive glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys doubled them up. It's 24-12.
You're right. Hey, well, Jess Covington, in the first half I tried and she did a great job. I went basically 4 guards and Benford, I think it was, but Benford and Shea Upshaw, they can guard a guard. So that's why it's like, okay, we're gonna make them play, us. So I wasn't gonna change that, and I'm glad it worked because, like I said, Drea and Benford and Upshaw, they're good. They're very active. So I'm glad it worked for us. And they got the easy baskets, in the transition because we had some mess ups in our press, but we know to sprint back, and they did, and it worked for us. So.
All right,
I'll take it.
We'll let you go with this. Francis Marion coming up on Saturday. Quick turnaround with 2 days. You had 12 days to prepare for Lander, only 2 days to prepare for Francis Marion. How do you change what you do to get your club ready?
Well, Francis Marion, Coach Hall been watching film, and I've been watching a little, but of course, I'm not going to lie, I was watching a lot of Lander because I know they're a real dangerous team. Okay, but then you look at Francis Marion, I don't know what they did tonight, but before tonight being 8-0, I mean, they were the only team in the conference that's undefeated, okay? Depending on what they did tonight, overall, yes. And last year, I know that they got some of the same personnel. They are also a dribble drive team, okay? So some of the similar stuff we was preparing for Lander, we got it, for them also. We prepared for them also, but I think it's going to be interesting as well. So.
I'm trying to check out real quick the score for you to see if we have an answer on how Francis Marion did. Last I have was a minute 3 left in the third quarter, and it was Montevallo leading 39-37. So that's all I have. I don't have a final for you. Yeah, it was in the third quarter, so I'm sure that game's final. Look, yeah, but they've got our game as final. So maybe that is accurate right now. They started a little bit later than us.
Oh, yeah. They're behind us.
Right,
so
39-37.
Central Standard Time, hour behind.
So, all right, well, there you go. Listen, Coach, congratulations on your first conference win this season. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Thank you.
There you go. Kaleena Coleman with us there, the Georgia Zone. Post-game show will get you ready for the men coming up in a matter of minutes.